4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They gave me these socks on the airplane.
Yeah. You got the United Air socks right there?
Isn't that amazing?
Is it amazing?
It's amazing.
It's pretty wacky. What's the little pattern on them?
I think American Airlines signed.
I like it. Okay, very cool.
They were so comfortable, I took off my other socks and put on these. They didn't give the poor people socks. In the back, the guys sitting in the back.
Did you fly first class?
All
Was
the
it comfy?
way. It was like I was in my own world.
Any human being that's in a fallen state act like an animal.
And happy Black History Month.
Yeah, thank you. Whatever that is.
They cordoned you off. They treated you like a king.
They treat me the way they treat Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
King.
Yeah.
He's the
king. Yeah.
From a movie theater that only plays your regrets, compiled inside a Cold War submarine simulator, this is the Sam Hyde Show. On deck tonight, the man who felt a feeling so complicated it became architecture, an ad that killed 23 people in Guam, and a documentary about people who believe in money. And now, your host, the whisper in the machine, the hand behind the mirror, Sam
Hyde.
Hyde.
Hitler made box. I'm like, no wonder these shirts are so
Well, now
nice.
it's a TJ Maxx brand.
I'm like, no wonder Hitler was such an amazing guy.
Clothes fit that good.
Yes. Mm-hmm. The boss shirts are the best shirts to wear.
Are they?
Yeah. Comfortable. They stretch it out.
That's the Hitler promise.
Huh?
That's the Hitler promise.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Those aren't Stacey Adams shoes, are they?
No, but they're so comfortable, feel like you have no shoes on.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that.
We just like to feel like we have no clothes on.
And that's right.
That's the way we like to feel.
Amazing.
That's how it feels good when you have no clothes on in public.
I rest my case.
We like it. Yeah. Guys, we're here with Jesse Lee Peterson. We could have had Jordan B. Peterson. I didn't want him. The guy sucks, all right? We got Jesse Lee Peterson. Much higher level than Jordan B., okay? Tonight's guest is a radio legend, an author, a counselor, and the man behind Bond. What is Bond?
The Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny, and we are rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man.
Okay.
Bringing back God's order of God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, women over children.
Is that you pick guys up off the street and shave them and get them ready for jobs, or what? How does that work?
Well, what we do
Give them a
is
turkey dinner?
those who want to overcome
What?
Anger, fear, and shyness, and insecurity, emotions.
Yep.
Because it's abnormal for a man to be emotional. An angry man.
What are you talking about? Fuck this! Zap my head already, Jesse! Bring on the electrodes!
Any man that has anger is a woman.
Yeah?
He become his mother. He become like what he hate. So he take on his mother identity, anger, feel good, emotional, like a woman. So when men and women get together, you really have two women fighting. Because the man is abnormal for him to do that. Mm-hmm. He's supposed to show the woman how to overcome her anger, not be angry as she is. So we show guys how to overcome that.
How do you overcome that?
By forgiving your mother for recreating you in her image. All mothers create the boys and the girls in her image because she's jealous of the father, and so she turned the children away from the father and recreate them in her image.
What does that look like? Like, how do you do that?
By playing victims. Sometimes they play victim. Your dad is so mean. Your dad don't love you. The moment you become angry at them for imposing their will on you,
yeah, or
too mothery, or whatever, you become like what you hate. And so men become like women. Even the girls become like their mothers until you face it and forgive them, and things will change. Amazing, huh? I got to tell you this.
Yeah.
Something happened to me the first time in my whole life since being here.
What's that?
And I grew up on a plantation in Alabama.
Yeah.
I picked cotton, plant peas, and watermelon, corn, and did all that, right? I lived under the Jim Crow laws and everything. Mm-hmm. And I'm not playing about that, that's true.
Okay.
Down in Sweet Home, Alabama. And I've traveled around the world. Mm-hmm. Not bragging, but I'm going to tell you reality. But something happened on this trip that never happened to me in my whole life.
First time trying chorizo. Dominican food. What happened, Jesse?
I went up to my hotel room last night.
Uh-huh.
I opened the drapes. Nothing but a brick wall.
Yeah. Welcome to Rhode Island.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the?
So just another Friday for us.
I'm like, I'm back in slavery and I didn't know it.
Yeah.
But I was okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
I was relaxed. I went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
In my prison.
First class flight to a prison.
Right. I got off first class on the airplane and walked right into prison.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for coming.
They tricked me.
Sport drink.
Most electrolyte products, basically the same. Okay? This right here, different. Good. Oh, it'll make you shit! I eat this like candy before bed. I have a good Gatorade popsicle before bed. I'm a big boy hero, athlete, celebrity. You're a gamer. A little different. But you can use a little bit of this to get a little bit of what I got. Glucose activates the sodium glucose transport system in the gut. Magnesium glycinate. What is it? It's fucking poison! It will kill you! Citizen! Just kidding. It's what your body needs to dominate other men in battle. Which lie do you want to believe? I don't care as long as you're drinking my shit. Right now, when you go to sport-drink.com/Sam Hyde and use code SAM, you're gonna get a discount on all Cop Killer bullets site-wide. 10% off all orders, store-wide. Everything is made in the United States. That's where I like my drink to be made. Are you MAGA? Hello? Right wing much? Sport-drink.com. DJ, play this song. Sport-drink.com/Sam Hyde. Here's the deal. This tastes like old school Gatorade. It is good. We do use it. I would buy it if I were working out, and I do buy it because I am working out. And that's an actual endorsement, Chris. Show them I'm telling the truth. Truth in the face.
Sport-drink.com/Sam Hyde.
What color are your eyes? Do you have blue or green eyes?
I have white people eyes.
Would you say you have a white person's soul?
I'm definitely white on the inside, black on the outside. It might be.
It might be.
Yeah, you may be onto something.
You've been on the radio for your whole life, right? You've been on
35 years.
How much has what you've said evolved over the decades?
Lots of people, men and women of all races, are overcoming the anger, and so they stop feeling like victims, and they stop blaming other people for their issues. The issues that you deal with in life, that has grown leaps and bounds. A lot of men now who would have never thought of buying land and started businesses
Never
have
thought
started
about what?
buying land.
Oh, buying land?
Yeah, we should always own some land.
Uh-huh.
If you can start a business, fine, but work, save your money, buy property and stuff like that.
But what I'm saying, 35 years ago, were you talking about race as
Yes.
much? You were?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason was, I mentioned that I grew up on a plantation, right? And so growing up, we were taught to love one another, to pray for one another, and to treat others the way we would like to be treated. And so there wasn't this hatred of the white people and blaming white people and having leaders and all that kind of stuff. So
Plantation values.
So we were taught to work and to treat everybody the way we would like to be treated. And then we were told that when you turn 18, you're going to be an adult man. You got to leave home. And I was down on the plantation. I remember my grandmother used to always tell me, okay, you're out of here at 18. So they taught me to work. So I'm like, where am I going from here at 18, right? She said, I don't know and I don't care. You're out of here. Mm-hmm. And so when I turned 18.
Is that good?
I left, yeah. Because when I graduated high school, I left home and went to Indiana, got me a job at the steel mill, Inland Steel, for 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to move to LA. So I moved to LA at the age of 18. I went through hell moving from a plantation to a city, right? Like California.
Yeah.
But I never looked back. I never regretted what I had to go through.
What'd you do when you got to California for money?
I lived with my aunt and my aunt to her husband for a couple months, but I got a job right away.
Doing what?
At a better food market. I started out as a box boy, then I went into produce, and then I became a cashier, and I started making real money, so I got my own place.
None of this is possible anymore.
It is possible.
No, it's not.
Why not?
You can't go get a cashier job and get your own place.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Why not?
The amount you get paid to be a cashier is like nothing.
And one job is not enough work, too. A man can get a second job.
Okay.
I've had more than one job at one time if I needed to. You never look for excuses why not in life. You do what's in front of you, and you cannot fail. Never do, well, what if this happened, or what if that happened? Don't do if, because an if person is a double-minded person, and a double-minded person is weak in all of their ways. They're just double-minded. They don't just do what's in front of them and let life guide them. Life can lead you if you let it lead you. Or you can live in your imagination, your thoughts, and you can be confused about all things. You can't make decisions or anything. Let's say you can't get one job, it's not enough. Get two jobs.
Who, me?
Anybody, especially men.
So that sounds like a lot of work.
Sounds like double the work.
Sounds like double.
normal.
But that's what it takes. Do it. Some don't do it anyway. They're
Some don't
mama's
do what?
boy.
Do what anyway?
They don't work, or they stay home with their mothers. They don't go out and just deal with life, right?
I would agree with you. I'm just trying to think of what is a young person going to do if they're going to have to get a job as a cashier. But now we're in the if double-minded mindset, which is weak.
Yeah.
So I would agree with that. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I don't like your advice. And I don't want to go get a job as a cashier.
But get any kind of job, cutting grass.
Cutting grass?
Yeah. Construction work, they're always available.
I'm not doing that.
If you had to, you would, right?
No.
Why not?
I would find a way to grift.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. If that's what you prefer.
That's what I prefer.
But for those who want to have an amazing life,
Nobody wants that.
amazing life,
Almost nobody is going to do that. They're
No one
mostly going
want-
to stay with their mamas and play video games. I think.
you're right. That's how it is today. It's sad, but that's the way it is.
What's your favorite video game?
You ever picked cotton before?
Why is this getting racial?
You ever picked cotton?
just
What's
getting
racial
cotton.
about picking cotton?
It's derogatory towards African Americans.
How's that?
It's got racial connotations
How's that?
because of what their people went through hundreds of years.
You mean like
Why
they
are you
had to
laughing?
You mean like they had to get up every day and go to work?
If you want to call it that.
But that's what it was. You get up in the morning.
But
you
they were
make breakfast.
enslaved.
Yeah.
What?
You can't just get up and go to slavery.
You're in slavery when you're sleeping.
Sleep slaves were.
What was slavery about picking cotton?
Someone's making you do it.
You mean like your parents?
Yeah.
So parents were slaves?
I
Masters?
guess if you're a slave, the slave. Fuck this. So you're saying that slavery is like the parent-child relationship.
But I don't even know what you mean. I don't understand what picking cotton has to do with slavery.
At first I was joking, but now let's go ahead and roll it out for real. So what does picking cotton have to do with slavery?
Right.
Well, cotton was a large cash crop that slaves were brought over here to pick.
Right.
So that's what picking cotton has to do with slavery.
But we also made money. The slave made money from it so that they can have a life as well. We made money from picking cotton. It wasn't free.
You're saying we, like you were a slave?
I picked cotton.
Were you a slave?
Unless my parents made me a slave, I wasn't.
So I think your cotton picking experience was a little different from old whip scar back Johnny.
No, hold
my-
on a cotton picking second.
My grandfather ran the plantation that I grew up on, and then
I think we're getting off topic now because we're talking about family stuff.
both what's wrong with picking cotton? It was a way of earning a living.
Nothing's wrong with picking cotton.
I noticed though that whenever my master said he was sick, I said, "Yes, master, we sick." My grandfather would make me get up. I had to catch the bus to go to school. I had to be at the bus stop around 6 a.m., between 6 and 7. And he would make me, I would have to get up early in the morning, go to the barn and bring the cows in and feed them, the horses and the cows, and feed them and put them back on out into the pasture,
Sure.
and then go back home and get ready and be at the bus stop before the bus get there, between 6 and 7, I think. Isn't that amazing?
No.
Talk about a slave master. I thank you for letting me know. I didn't know he was a slave master.
Amazing.
It sounds kind of fun.
It was.
Sounds like Harvest Moon or something.
What were we talking about?
Cotton?
Cotton.
Cotton and slave. So you were saying, what does cotton have to do with slavery?
Right.
I said it's a cash crop that slaves were known for picking. That's where it comes from.
But that's not a negative, right?
Are you asking me if it's a negative?
Yeah.
I'm just telling you it's a factual thing it's a thing that people associate in their minds.
So-
it is factual that those two things are culturally linked.
So would I hire white people to work for me as I do right now? I hire white people, I yell at them, make them do their job. Are they enslaved?
Do you really need help answering that?
Yeah.
No,
I'm the head of the plantation,
As far as I know, they are not enslaved.
but I'm the master of the plantation.
Of what plantation?
Mine's.
It's an actual plantation?
Well, it's a job. It's a business.
So you're saying all jobs are plantations?
If when I was picking cotton, I was on a plantation, right? Mm-hmm. Then when I hire people to work for me, they are on a plantation. What's the difference?
You don't know the difference?
What?
You don't know what the difference is?
No.
Between the guys that work for you working in media and you picking cotton on a plantation?
Right.
You think those are the same thing?
Yes. They get paid to work for me as I got paid to work for them. Am I right? You make such a good point. I had not thought of it that way before.
Thank you.
Isn't that a good point, though?
Was what a good point?
That if working for the plantation was slavery and I got paid, then when people work for me, it's the same thing, right?
I've kind of lost track of where we are logically here.
Picking cotton.
Picking cotton. That's what we gonna do, Jesse Lee.
That made me homesick.
How do I do it right,
They
Jesse?
say it's easy, but it's hard, from what I heard.
Is it a trick to it?
There
It's
you
like that.
go. Have you picked cotton before?
This is my first time.
Good job, man.
This seems easy.
It is easy
Why would people complain about this?
because they want to make you mad so they can make money off your anger.
This is easy.
Oh, you got
I
a
screwed this one up.
Yikes.
But that's okay. Sometimes you mess up.
Okay.
Oh,
Just go to the next button. There you go.
Almost done here.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Very nice.
Right.
And now I'm getting bored, so I'm just gonna rip it all off so I can do songs and dance.
Just save
and
one
do
for
Django
Jesse.
dance
There
on
you
the
go.
field with my kinfolk.
Will you let go of the idea that it's a bad thing?
That picking cotton's a bad thing. I don't actually think picking cotton's a bad thing, but
okay.
it is culturally associated with slavery for sure.
I don't understand why.
I mean, it doesn't matter that you don't understand why it is that.
But why though?
I mean, it doesn't matter because
There
there's a
has
bunch
to be a
of
reason.
Jewish movies about slavery. That's just people. People are taught this stuff in school. That's why.
Oh, I
Tobacco isn't, though, oddly enough, right? We don't see tobacco as inherently like,
Slavish?
yeah.
slave centric.
I don't.
see. And why not?
It's more elegant, less sort of stinky.
Oh, it's more stinky.
It's more of an elegant stink, less
agree.
of an animalian stink.
I agree.
The Sam Hyde Show.
You still, you have time for this 2-pager?
Yeah.
I strive.
Did you tell him to not try to be funny?
I don't need it.
Just read it. People are gonna think that I made the joke. If you thought last year was bad, you're about to get digitally waterboarded. More monitoring, more invisible systems quietly deciding that your data looks interesting.
Meanwhile,
Ice Drive Secure Cloud Storage is beaming straight out of Gibraltar. Oh, they're located in Spain. The trustworthy European country. The stable, self-governing jurisdiction nobody's heard of, wedged between a monkey-infested rock and the finest titty bars Spain has to offer.
Is monkey infested rock right now?
Oh, wow.
It's in between Africa and Spain.
we end tonight in Gibraltar. It's a British territory at the southern tip of Spain. And it's the only place in Europe where you can find wild monkeys.
Ice Drive is cloud storage for people who don't want their files sitting unencrypted. You get 10 gigabytes free immediately for joining. Not after you verify your blood type, not after a retinal scan, immediately. Ice Drive works like a virtual hard drive on your computer. Feels local, it feels normal, it feels like 2004 again, before everything got weird. Photos, videos, documents, work files, manifestos. It says manifestos in the script.
It might be the one that doesn't have the edgy jokes now.
Right now, you unlock 70% off the annual plan when you go to icedrive.net/Sam Hyde. 70%. That won't last. Nothing ever does. Certainly not privacy. Protect your files, protect your identity, protect whatever leverage you still have before the algorithm decides you're a problem. You can be a cyber warrior if you go to icedrive.net. We are Q.
Rise up.
icedrive.net/Sam Hyde.
You love white people?
I mean, yeah, I sort of am preoccupied with everything that they're doing wrong, but yeah.
You love white people?
Yeah.
Why did you have to ponder that?
Because I spend a lot of time thinking about what they're doing wrong.
Would that stop you from loving them, knowing that they may be doing some things wrong?
No.
So you love white people. Do you know that most white people are afraid to say they love white people?
It sounds like you're trying to trick me.
What do you mean?
What's the trick here?
Most white people are afraid to say that they love white people.
Yeah.
They say, oh, if I say that, people are going to say I'm racist. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
How they gonna? So most white people are afraid to say that they love white people. Isn't that sad?
That is sad, yeah.
White people have fear.
Yeah.
You got to overcome the fear. Not that you have it. You don't have it, right?
No.
You don't have fear.
No.
For the other white people that are listening, and how were you able to overcome it?
Because being a contrarian and also the opposite of cowardice, the opposite of people who say what they think they need to say to keep their head from getting hammered. It's not that I wanted to be brave, it's just that I could never see myself doing that.
Nice. Amazing, huh?
Amazing.
That's
Do you
good.
love black people?
I love black people. And that's why I tell them how to overcome being a victim.
Mm-hmm.
They have to become individual thinkers again.
Mm-hmm.
They have to not hate themselves and their fellow man. Don't hate anyone. And when you don't hate, you can be free. And you're going to treat everybody the same, even your enemy. You'll speak up, you'll deal with life, but you won't be hating anyone for it, and you'll be fine. If they drop their anger, they'll be free. There's no such thing as racism, sexism, homophobism, Allahu Akbarism, white supremacism, or anti-Semitism. There's no ism. Our battle is a spiritual battle, good and evil. You're either on the side of evil or you're on the side of good. And all people, it doesn't matter the money or the color, male or female, are evil until they drop the anger. And then they'll be one with good, and they will treat everybody the way they should treat them. So I tell black people that so they can stop being subject to these so-called black leaders and white liberals and people who are using them.
Mm-hmm.
They can't see how they're being used because they're angry. And they truly believe that they're victims, and they're not at all. White people have nothing to do at all with the condition of black America or anyone else today. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Why are you looking like that then?
I'm just thinking about how it's kind of profound to think about people dropping anger. And I was just thinking about what that would do if people did that, I guess. It is a profound thing to think about.
I can promise you, it's not a hearsay. If you drop your anger, you will have perfect peace. And no human being or no situation can ever change that at all. People come and go in your life, fine. If they want to stay in your life, fine. If they don't want it, fine. If you have or don't have, fine. Your life is not based on what you have or don't have or who likes you or don't like you. It's based on having perfect peace. And Christ came that we may have perfect peace. Not happiness, but perfect peace. And no one can take that away, but you got to drop the anger. And the only way you're going to drop it and admit that I am angry. I'm judging myself and other people. And I have become like my mother. Everybody are born of the woman, must be born of the spirit of the Father, right? And so you forgive by realizing that she couldn't help herself. Her mother did it to her. God will take the spirit of anger away from you and give you a clear mind. Who are you?
I'm a podcaster, I guess you would say. And I suspect you want to go deeper than that.
So you
go ahead.
So you told me
lead the way.
You told me what you do, but who are you?
Oh, fuck this. What, a child of my mother, I guess.
So you came from your mother, but who are you?
Can you give me a hint?
No.
Be here all night.
Well, I know that you're looking for something specific.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Don't bullshit me.
Wow. I'm not looking for anything. I promise you that.
I promise you that you're looking for something specific, and I know you are.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I want to know, who are you?
You're going to lead me down some path of questioning, and what you want me to say is a child of God or something like that. I would prefer you just told me, give me a hint here. What's the strategy guide?
That's the last thing I want you to say.
How do I say the thing that you want me to say?
I'm hoping that you will not say you're a child of God.
Who am I?
Because they're just telling me you're saying you belong to God. But I'm asking you, who are you?
In what sense?
Period.
Jesse. I would say I'm the consciousness or being created by God before the ego and false identities took over.
And so who are you?
I would say... I wouldn't say I'm a teacher or I'm a black man or I'm a woman or I'm liberal. I would say I am nothing. I am a son of God, and I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know.
Nice.
Thank you.
It worked.
Who are you?
I can't say.
What?
So you're a fucker.
I want you...
That was a fuckery move, Mr. Peterson.
I want you to find out who you are and tell me. Not tonight, not today.
I know exactly who I am. I don't know what kind of answer you're looking for.
No kind. I'm not.
Because who are you is that's a question that you could write a lot about. And there are different facets to that question. There are different meanings to that question. And you're looking for something specific because you're going to weave it back into your racist little worldview. And I'm willing to go there with you, but you got to lead the way so that this segment doesn't take 30 fucking minutes.
Right. The one thing I do want to tell you that, and I promise you this, when you really find out who you are, there's nothing to write about.
Thank you, Mystery Man. Who's the guy in Batman that Liam Neeson?
Ra's al Ghul.
Thank you, Ra's al Ghul. I'm 40 years old, and I'm not a drug user, and I've had my trials and tribulations in life. I know exactly who I am. This is the type of question that you would use to lead someone down a path of reasoning. I don't have any hints as to what the fuck you're looking for.
I'm looking for nothing.
And furthermore, when I asked you who you are, you said I can't. Would you say I can't answer that?
I can't tell you.
Oh.
Because I want you to discover who you are.
Thanks, Coach. That's pretty cool.
What is it like living not knowing who you are?
I wouldn't know.
Why not?
Because I'm not knowing who you are. I mean, I guess no. If I think back to my 20s, I guess I would say that it's chaotic and like more driven by external stimulus and the 7 deadly sins and stuff like that. So it's not good not knowing who you are.
So why don't you discover who you are then?
Do you want to go for a walk and talk about it? Because that's what it would take. We would have to go privately somewhere and talk for 20 minutes about it.
Why?
Because I can't answer it while we're recording in a way that's like interesting or cuttable.
Why can't you?
Because it's things that are good are segments that go about a minute and a half, where I don't look like an overly serious, self-aware, self-satisfied guy. And if you're going to have me talk about myself, that's how it would come across.
But I don't want you to talk about yourself. I just asked, who are you?
And here we get into the I'm a child of God shit.
No.
Again, I'm telling you, I'd rather just know what you want.
But let me tell you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Everyone who tells me that they're a child of God are lying. So I wasn't looking for that. I'm saying that to let you know that's not what I was looking for at all.
And I'm telling you I'd rather you just tell me what you're looking for
I told
so
you,
that our viewers can stop feeling anxiety.
I'm not looking for anything. I just asked the question.
That's a lie.
What do you mean?
I'm not looking for anything. What do you mean? That's bullshit.
Why is that?
You are looking for, I know you're looking, let's just stop playing Jack the Dummy. We're looking for something here.
Why?
Let's talk about what we're looking for.
Want me to tell you what I'm looking for?
Yeah, please go.
Nothing.
I am not my thoughts or my body. And my ego, my sense of I is false. And your comment on that?
But you're still not telling me who you are. And you're reading off something that's not going to tell you who you are.
I wrote this earlier.
Oh.
Can you please tell me what the point is of what you're saying?
I'm encouraging you to get to know yourself, to know who you are.
And what is someone who knows themselves, what does it look like when they know themselves? What do they say?
Perfect peace.
Perfect peace?
Yes.
So they would say, I am perfect peace?
No.
What do they say?
They would say who they are.
Which is what?
I can't tell you that.
Give me an example of somebody who did this before that did it right.
The example is that when they realized who they really were, they found perfect peace.
And what would they say to you to let you know that that's what they found?
Amazing.
They would say the catchline, amazing.
They would say amazing.
That's where he got it.
What has someone said to you in the past that you liked?
I never heard an answer that I liked or disliked.
What's the answer that made the conversation end the quickest?
They would move on to something else.
The quickest that ever was, what did the person say?
I can't remember. I don't remember.
Okay.
But most people never think about who they are. When you ask them, who are you, they say, whatever job they have, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a nurse, I'm a podcaster, I'm a this and that, or I'm a child of God, or I'm married. They always think outwardly instead of inwardly. They think about
I mean, that's just small talk. That's just like level one. Like, obviously, you'd have to dig deeper to get a more meaningful answer.
And most people don't do that.
Yeah, because it's uncomfortable.
And why?
Because it's sort of a private thing. It's not, you don't.
But you don't have to tell anyone. You could just, you're right.
Well, I actually would have to tell hundreds of thousands of people if I were to tell you on camera.
Right. So
but even just a regular person walking around, if you're just one-on-one, you don't go around telling everybody who you are because everybody has different masks they wear in different occasions. Who you actually are is kind of a personal thing.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Who you really actually are, there's nothing personal about it at all.
How's that?
There's nothing.
You won't tell me who you are.
But there's nothing personal about it. It's not.
But you're just not going to tell me because you don't feel like it?
The fake life that we live is what's difficult because it's not a real life, right? Real life, who you are, there's no mask, there's no dress up, there's nothing.
Why can't you tell me who you are?
Because if I did, it would influence you to say that's who you are. And you wouldn't discover for yourself who you really are.
You think I'm so susceptible that if you told me who you are?
You already say you're a child of God.
Can you just tell me who you are?
No. I want you to discover who you are.
So you want me to discover who I am and I can't know who you are?
When I discovered who I really am, no one told me who they were. I just knew that I didn't have perfect peace. I was emotional and doubtful and I was lost.
What if I told you who I really am and it's going to influence who you really are?
It could never happen.
That could never happen?
That could never
How would you know? You don't know that.
I do know that.
You don't know that?
Yeah, I do know that for a fact, without a doubt.
How do you know that for a fact? Is it because you know yourself so well?
I know who I am, and as a result of that, you can never, or no one can ever influence me by saying who they are.
Go ahead and prove it.
Prove what?
That you know who you are.
There's nothing to prove.
We think you're bluffing.
You think I'm bluffing?
Yes.
Bluffing about what?
I'm going to Google it, but I think you're bluffing.
What do you mean bluffing? What would happen if you never thought about you again?
What does that even mean, man?
You might stop eating.
I'm not talking about physical needs.
Uh-huh.
You should think about yourself physically.
Okay.
Other than that, if you never thought about yourself again, what would happen?
A, I'm pretty sure that's impossible. B, I still feel like there's a sense that you mean that I'm not understanding. There are different ways to think about yourself. If I never thought, what, I'm the best guy, I'm amazing?
Question is, what would happen if you never thought of yourself again?
Probably everything would fall apart around me.
But why do you think that?
It's like a major component of self-awareness and like how I fit in the world that I would no longer have. I'd be like a person in a coma or like a retarded person with part of their brain
has
missing.
it done you all your life to think of yourself?
Well, I have to think about myself in some sense because I'm an entertainer.
I would give you one that everyone does. That's why it is a good point.
Okay.
Never think of yourself as good or bad, right or wrong.
Never think of yourself as good or bad, right or wrong. I would say generally I don't think of myself as good or bad.
When you think of yourself, what do you think?
I
As
think
long as it's
about,
not too personal.
I
What
think
do you
about what I should be doing.
mean as far as physical?
No, as far as my life, like everything. That's most of the time I'm thinking what I should be doing.
What do you mean by that?
Like what I owe people and what I owe God for being as lucky as I am, what I should be doing to make people happy and make the world better in the way that I see it. I think that being allowed to live is a gift, even if you are suffering or going through suffering. I think it's a gift to be able to live, and I think that for all the sort of negativity and recklessness and foolishness that I have lived through and done, to be forgiven and blessed and lucky. So I think about what I should be doing, like to have earned that.
What do you owe God?
Retroactively.
What do you owe God?
Everything, my entire life.
You don't owe God anything.
Says who?
God.
Where?
God gave you that life as a gift.
Uh-huh.
And you can do whatever you want with it. You don't owe him anything.
What I choose to do with the gift that I've been given is to try, when I'm able to take a moment to stop being selfish, to try to be thankful for what I've been given. That's what I try to do.
You want to be thankful to God?
Yeah.
Then stop thinking about you. Never think of yourself as good or bad, right or wrong.
I'm telling you, I really don't think of myself as good or bad. I can't remember the last
You
time.
ever think of yourself as being right or wrong?
In terms of like totality, no. I think about what I've done that was good to do, and what I've done that I shouldn't have done. I do think about that.
Never think about that again, because you have never done wrong and you never done good.
Okay, now you lost me.
Right. That's why
Now you actually lost me.
Now I want you to find it.
What?
This is why I want you.
You can't just say nonsense and have it sound like something.
This is why
That's not how it works. That's not how it works, JLP.
It does work that way.
No, it doesn't. Because when the sun shines, that's when the rain's gonna come.
That's right.
Now think about. Hold on. I want you to think about that. When the sun shines, slow down. When the sun shines, that's when the rain's gonna come.
Meaning what?
Meaning what it means, brother.
But what does that have to do with your life?
It don't matter what it do to your life, because when the sun shines, that's when the rain gonna come, JLP. Y'all know about the rain, don't you?
But what does that have to do with
Yeah, y'all asking me what it got to do with this. I'm asking you what it got to do with that, brother.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Y'all know. Because when the earth starts to quake, you're gonna be saying, oh, my boots is starting to shake.
There you go. You sound like an Obama preacher.
So I'm saying nothing.
I told you that you, and I want you to know this.
Here it comes.
And I promise you this is true. I'm not making it up.
Brace for nothing.
Right.
I'm ready.
You have never done wrong or good in your whole life.
That's incorrect.
You've never done anything wrong.
That is factually incorrect.
How is that incorrect?
Because when they say you got to step 2 steps to go up the stairs, but you only got to go 1 down to go down.
You have never done anything wrong in your whole life.
Thank you for the gibberish nonsense. That is incorrect.
I'm telling you the truth. You said you owe God something. You don't owe God anything.
Wait, I think
And God is not expecting anything from you. Eternal life is free.
Can you translate?
I think what's happening, this might be Calvinism. Do you believe that we have free will and we can make our own choices, or that God predetermines everything?
We don't have our free will.
Then I'm now confused again. Never mind. Sorry for interrupting.
You believe you have free will?
I thought we could attribute this to something that exists before, like Calvinism. But
What is Calvinism?
You believe we do not have free will.
Not only do I believe, I know you don't. What's
Calvinism that everything is predetermined and we don't make choices, essentially. God has willed everything to be the way it is and we're just sort of, it plays out. So in that sense, you can't be held accountable or rewarded or whatever for your decisions.
That may be what Calvinism means, but that's not what I mean. I'm telling you that you and no one in this room has ever done anything good or wrong or bad. And that the real you cannot do bad.
Oh, okay.
And
so it's like a trick. If you do something bad, then it's not you. So the real you is this pure sort of untouched thing, so it doesn't even have the option to do that. So to get to you, though, is the problem. So if you are doing bad stuff, it's because it's not you.
That's not what I'm saying.
Devil.
You have no free will.
That makes sense. That makes sense now. I figured it out.
Will.
You believe you have a free will?
Yeah.
And why do you believe you have a free will?
Well, it was free will that allowed the fall of Adam and Eve. I don't want to cloud up the whole thing, but it's theological. Anything, the Catholic belief, Catholic doctrine I hold to, so that.
Are you Catholic?
I am.
You listen to the Pope?
I choose to sometimes, yeah. I mean, but it's only, the Pope's role is only like binding on the people when he makes ex cathedra statements or things that are binding on the faith, which is not very common.
Why don't you listen to God and not the Pope?
Again, I don't want to cloud up and eat up too much time, but basically, there's plenty of Catholic apologetics for the legitimacy of the papacy, things like that.
You believe you have a free will?
Yes.
And you do too?
Yeah.
You believe that?
Yeah.
Well, will yourself to have perfect peace right now?
There's a difference between like choosing, things and then just willing yourself to like be in a certain state. There's a limitation to our will.
Do you believe that we have legs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wrong. We don't.
But let me ask you this.
Go run a 4-minute mile.
I know what you mean. I give you another simple task. Since you believe you have a
You didn't
free
give
will.
me a simple. You didn't will yourself to have perfect peace. That's not a simple task.
Why not? If you have a will, why can't you will yourself to have peace? What's the purpose of a will that you can't use?
You're talking to a peaceful man.
I like that.
What?
That thing you did with your mouth.
Will yourself to have perfect peace.
I did.
I give you another simple task.
I just did that too.
Will yourself to never think again.
I'm doing it.
To stop thinking.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that spelling is actually a magic spell?
I'm not surprised because I can never learn to spell.
When you spell, you are casting spells. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I did not.
Oh, no, I taught you something.
You did.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And the lead in a pencil is actually the lead that they tried to turn to gold.
Interesting. Alchemy.
Is that true?
No.
Oh. I'm waiting.
What?
For your free will to operate.
I did it.
Will yourself to never think again.
I did.
No, you didn't. You just told us about pencils and gold and.
There was a moment in there where I willed myself to not think.
You went right into thinking.
I stopped thinking.
No, you didn't. You went right into thinking.
You don't know that.
Yeah, that's
you talked about.
You don't know what my internal experience
that
is
is
like.
unfair, JLP. I think to determine to not trust that he did that, it's kind of unfair.
See?
Secrets of the Millionaire Mindset presents Get Rich Quick. All this could be yours. Give us a call on 434-2255-726. You could be making up to $4,917 per week. Now you can get your copy of Secrets of the Millionaire Mindset for just $19.99 for a limited time only.
What's the one lie about race in America that does the most damage, and how can people break free from it? And what's the root cause of the breakdown in black families, and how do you reconcile your views with those who blame systematic issues over personal choices?
What's the one line or one thing that people think that does the most damage regarding race in America?
Believing that racism exists and that someone else can hold you back in life. The real problem with the breakdown in the family is the black fathers are not there. That's the number one problem. The number two problem with that is because the woman has been put in charge of raising the family, she can't do it on her own. It's not in her nature. The man is the light of the family. He's the light of the woman and the children. And when the light is out, then the mother and the children fall apart because the woman it's not in her nature to raise kids or be a leader. She needs the man. And that's the primary problem.
Why did the black men leave the family?
Maybe there are other reasons, but when they started the so-called civil rights movement, was one of the worst things, other than abortion, was the worst thing that ever happened to the blacks was the civil rights movement. Because prior to that, the families were together, abortion was unheard of, and the women respected the men. They may have always agreed, but they respected that order. But when the civil rights movement started, and most blacks were Republican, by the way, they brought in the government. They said, you can't have a man in the home. We'll take care of you, don't worry. We'll give you welfare money and stuff like that, right? But you can't have a man in the home. And the man decided to leave or hide when the welfare people came around. And then they put other people in charge of them. Jesse Jackson, Martin Luther King Jr., the NAACP, they became the leader of black people. And it's just been downhill ever since. They stopped thinking for themselves.
Would you, if you could go back in time and stopped Martin Luther King Jr. from spreading his message, would you have done so?
I would have tried, but I couldn't stop him. I remember my parents and grandparents, don't get involved with that Martin Luther King mess. That man is just trying to control y'all.
Your parents said that?
Yeah. And older people used to tell their children and others not to get involved because they knew that those people were just trying to control the blacks for personal gain. So they tried to stop him then, and they weren't able to stop him. He had the media, had a lot of white people from up north and other kind of stuff. So he wasn't able to be stopped. So the blacks were deceived by their own people, so-called own people. They used to think for themselves. They didn't have someone else telling them how to vote, what to do, and all that mess.
Question for JLP, the man. What do you think about the people that say that you're a white man wearing a realistic black man disguise, like a realistic black man mask, and you're really just a white guy? What do you say to the people who think that?
I tell them that I am white on the inside and black on the outside.
It reminds me of this.
Two men he met on a dating app trying to kill a third. 34-year-old Rakeem Prowell was arraigned today in downtown LA. He's accused of killing Miguel King in 2021. His body was found in the Angeles National Forest. And Robert Gutierrez in 2023. His body was never found. Prowell is also facing 1 count of attempted murder, 2 counts of carjacking, assault with a deadly weapon, and burglary. He was arrested last Thursday and has been behind bars ever since.
Seeing a black person in a realistic white mask would be so frightening because you know he's going to murder someone. That's the only explanation.
Amazing.
They should start doing that on TikTok.
It's like getting killed by the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
Looks very innocent.
Holy
he's
shit,
stomping
that's
down the
scary.
streets trying to kill you.
Jesse, how do you want to be remembered?
I don't. I never think about that.
Come on, man.
Really, I don't. Honestly,
It's too morbid.
And I know, I understand the question. I know that people ask and answer that question all the time. I know you want to answer, but I don't think about that at all.
Can you give me money?
Would I give you money?
Can you give me money?
Can I give you money?
Will you?
Will I?
Will you? Please.
If you really needed help, I will, yeah.
I don't.
Right. I know you don't. You're white.
Will you give me money?
If you don't really need it, no.
Why?
Because you don't need it.
So what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
You white.
So what?
You have everything.
Do you have a lot of money?
If I did, I wouldn't say.
Can we tell me privately how much you have?
I'll tell you privately.
Can you tell us after you tell him?
Will you do it without lying about it?
Will I do it without
and then potentially give me some?
No, I would lie about it.
Okay.
I would never tell you how much.
I'll probably lie to you too then.
Right. And you know why, right?
We ain't gonna tell each other, hey, we broke.
That's right.
We ain't gonna do that.
And I wouldn't tell you because you're gonna want to borrow something.
I ain't telling JLP I'm broke.
I know you're not broke because you're white and it's impossible.
I know you're not broke because you on that TV.
You have white privilege.
I'm gonna use my privilege and take some of that money.
That's right.
You give me all the money, Jesse.
That's why I won't tell you.
Give me all money, all right.
That's for sure.
Give me all money.
That's why I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm gonna ask you.
I remember once recently, I know someone who was in trouble. They got in trouble. And for them, the trouble was so bad, right? I said to them, you know what? I really wish you well. But I made the mistake of saying, if I can ever be of any help, let me know.
You told them your net worth?
And I knew the moment I said to them, if I can be of any help, let me know, I said to myself, I just made the biggest mistake of my life saying that. Because I knew they would come back and want money.
How much did they ask you for?
They asked for money.
For how much?
A couple thousand. And I said, no, I'm not giving you money. I knew you would come back and ask me for money.
You did them dirty.
No, I did them right.
You did something wrong.
No, you did right.
You did something wrong.
You're right. I did something wrong by saying, if I could be able to help, let me know.
Well, no, you can't actually do anything right or wrong.
That's true. Calvinism.
I did that wrong.
I
did that wrong, buddy.
We got to pay some bills here, guys. TakeRedLife.com. Oh, I think I will.
The Sam Hyde Show.
Faithful Prayers, provided by the Jackson, Mississippi Ministries. May God bless you and your family. I am Reverend James. If you ever want to talk to God, please call our hotline. Calls cost $5 per minute.
Somebody say, yes, Lord. Lift your voice and dance. Give him all the glory.
Do you know how a tier list works?
No.
It's A, B, C, D, and then if you really like it, it's S.
This is hell on earth. Human nature's worse than what you could even imagine.
Chinese.
Oh, you want rice? Play that funky music, white boy.
Now you heard it.
Is that a song?
Play that funky music right now.
Are you making this up?
Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music if you can.
Till you die.
Play that funky
What's that
music
from?
till you die.
It's VeggieTales, season 2.